Okay, everybody. So we're going to go over the supplies that you will need to do your facial on your mannequin. First thing that you're going to need is hand sanitizer. You also need towels to drape your mannequin with. You will need spatulas to scoop out your product. You'll need tissues to remove the product from the skin. You'll need some sort of a trash baggie, and you will need your cleansing cream, your massage cream, and your astringent. So the first step of the facial, and really any service, is to prepare your client. So in this situation, you want to make sure that your client has taken off all of their jewelry. You also want to take off any rings or jewelry that's going to get in the way of your massage. You want to drape the client. It's very important to have their hair out of the way because you don't want to be getting massage cream and cleansing cream in their hair. So you want to take your towel and go ahead and drape it over your mannequin to get the hair out of the way. Can you guys mute your microphone? I'm getting a lot of feedback. So you drape your mannequin to get all their hair out of the way. And then we need to remove all of the makeup and impurities on their skin. So you're going to use your cleansing cream. The cleansing cream that we have at the school is white. It looks like this. You will have it in your summer kit in these little tubs. So you're going to grab the white one. And you want to use your spatula to get it out so that you're sanitary. You can put it on the back of your hand. And then we're going to start applying it. You want to use your 2 middle fingers to apply. So take some of the cleansing cream, put it in between your fingers, and you're going to start applying it to the skin. You can start on the forehead and bring it around. And at this time, you're not doing your actual massage, but it's nice to use little massage type movements because you're sort of getting them ready for the massage portion. And this just gets them used to your touch and removes all the makeup and junk out of their skin, dirt, oil, skin cells. You want to always be doing like downward motions and then kind of circling back up. Okay? So I once heard it described that getting the makeup off of the skin is a physical action, not a chemical action. What that means is, yeah, you're using cleansing cream, but the movement of your fingers is what is actually getting the stuff out of the skin. Okay, so once you have all the makeup removed, you're going to take your Kleenexes and make like a little mitten on your hand like this. And remove the product. Okay. Now we're going to go to the massage cream. And that's the green stuff. So when we do this, you will have read in your book that there are different types of massage techniques. And I'm going to go over those with you as I do this. You always want to warm up the product between your fingertips so that it's comfortable to the client. We're going to start on the forehead. Using your 2 middle fingers again, we're going to start with little sliding motions. And as you can see, I'm making little crisscross X's across the forehead. And this is a form of massage called effleurage. Effleurage means that you are using sliding, stroking movements with very light pressure. This is very gentle. I'm doing these little X's and I'm doing it back and forth over the forehead, and you want to repeat each type of massage movement 3 times. So now I'm going to start doing little circles. I'm still on the forehead. I'm doing these little circles, just very slight, light pressure, very relaxing, sliding movements. I'm stopping at the temple area, and then I'm coming back up to the top. And I'm doing this, repeating this movement 3 times. This is still effleurage. Now the next massage movement I'm going to do is kind of like a sliding, where I'm crisscrossing my fingers. It's still light pressure. We're still using the sliding movement. And we're still working on the forehead. You want to repeat this at least 3 times. All right, so now the next massage movement that we're going to do is you're going to go from the forehead and you're going to sweep your fingers down around the eyes to the bridge of the nose. And then we are going to lightly circle back up. And when you reach the temples, you can give a little slight pressure. Okay, that feels good. Then you can sweep it back down again. You're coming up to the bridge of the nose. This is where the sinus cavity is. So you can kind of give a little bit more pressure here and circle under the eyes and come back up. And you can hold here and press a little bit. Then you slide back down. And then you're circling back up. So what this does is we're starting to increase the pressure a little bit, but we're still using slow and rhythmic movements, and we're still using a sliding type of a movement. So it's still effleurage, but we're just increasing the pressure a little bit. This could maybe be considered friction. Friction is a type of massage which involves deep rubbing movements with pressure, and it's good for circulation and it's good for the glands. Okay, so you can get a little bit more product if you need. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to slide all the way down to the chin. And then we're going to be making little circles back up to the temple. And you slide down to the chin. Let me fix my camera angle. and then make little circles back up. You can stop at the temples and press, or you can come all the way up to the top of the forehead. Slide down to the chin and make circles up. And again, we're going to be repeating this 3 times. Everything needs to be repeated at least three times. All right, so the next thing that we're gonna do, this time we're gonna be using your thumbs, okay? And so what we're gonna do is called petrissage. Petrissage is like a kneading or a pinching movement. So that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be sliding down to the chin and then pinching gently your way up. So you slide down. See, I'm kind of coming under the chin. And then you can use this pinching or kneading to kind of grab the skin and come back up. This offers a little deeper stimulation of the nerves and the muscle tissue because the pressure is increasing just a little bit. All right, and then the very last thing that we're gonna do is a type of massage technique called tapotement. Tapotement is when you lightly tap or slap the skin. On the face, we just use our fingertips. So this is considered a very stimulating form of facial massage. You're just tapping on the skin and increasing the circulation. And you can do this all over the skin. I'm sort of going in the same direction that we did with our other massage movements. You can start at the top, come down under the eyes, go back to the temple, come down to the chin, and repeat. So as everything else, you repeat it 3 times. And then the way you finish is you just sort of lift off, okay? So you're doing your tapping movements, and then when you're done, you just sort of flutter off the face. And that is the end of the massage. So now, yeah?
On the Google Classroom assignment, it said, what are 3 different types of taponements?
Okay.
What are 3 different types of?
3 different types of tapping would be tapping with your fingers, slapping with your hands, and hacking with the side of your hand. So, you know, we're not going to do that on the face, but if you were doing like a full body massage, or if you were doing like a neck and shoulders massage, it might feel good to use like a hacking motion, you know, and there are times in massage where you can use like a light slapping that really increases circulation to the skin. So those are in your book. That's listed in chapter 23. And I think that you have your book online, but I'm not sure. So now that we're done with the massage part of the facial, you're gonna make your tissue mittens again. So I just wrap the tissue around my hand. And then we're gonna use that to remove the massage cream. Coming up around the forehead, and then down around the chin, to remove all the cream. And after you're done doing that, you're gonna take your astringent and a little bit of cotton, I like to use 2, so I can have 1 in each hand. Astringent can be gentle and more of a water base, or it can be a little bit more drying with an alcohol base. So you always want to be careful to keep this away from the client's eyes. Because if it is a stronger astringent, like what we have at the school, the Sea Breeze is pretty strong. If it gets too close to your eyes, it will burn your eyes. So always be aware of that. And this gets all the last traces off of the massage cream, which can sometimes be greasy. Then you want to check the client's face for residue. Make sure you didn't leave any massage cream. That's very important on your state board test, that you don't want to leave any residue on the client's skin. And that is the end of the state board facial. This is a very, very basic facial. This is not a fancy facial that you would receive in a spa. This is the facial that you'll have to know for your state board exam, okay? I'm gonna turn off the recording, and then if you guys have any questions, we can talk about it.